Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer full general card readings, sun and moon readings, psychic hit readings, casual readings, and personal readings. For information for all of that is in the description box of my YouTube page below. Also, it's connected to my Patreon page where there are two memberships, the Key membership and the Lotus membership. All the details are in there for your consideration. That's one of the best ways to help support the channel. And I think that's about it. Also, if you like the artwork that you see in the intro, the artist's name and link is in the description box below, so feel free to check him out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, Virgo, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your sun and moon reading, Virgo. Virgo, if I sound congested, it's only because I am still recovering from being a little bit sick, so please bear with me. This is a sun and moon reading for the sign of Virgo for the time frame of November the 4th to the 29th of 2024. Virgo, of course, if you want to see the full sun and moon reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus Patreon member. That's the place you'll be able to see the reading in its entirety as a Lotus member. There is another membership there on my Patreon page, which is the Key membership. There you can see, you know, the full readings and everything like that. But in order to see the full readings of a sun and moon reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus member. Also, regarding my YouTube page, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon and all that kind of good stuff. And especially consider becoming a subscriber on my YouTube, because once I get to 1,000 subscribers or more, I'll be able to open up a membership page, and that way I can offer the same things I do on my on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. And also, quite honestly, becoming a Patreon member as well is one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot I would love to do, and your support would go a very, very long way. Okay, so let's set down the cards for the sun sign of the reading, which is 4. 1, 2, 3. Try to get this all in frame. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. So we're doing the sun sign of the reading, of course, and then we'll follow up with the moon sign of the reading. The sun sign is more of those external energies, what's going on in your world, as it relates to you interacting with it especially. And the moon side of the reading, which we'll be using this deck right here, will go over in the midpoints of these two columns, and that'll be more of the internal energies of you as you also interact and relate with the world. So there's the blending and gives deeper insight and meanings, okay? But we'll get to that later. So sun sign of the reading, the first card here, we're going to look at your core personality, a sense of self. Right here is your basic preferences at this time. Right here is what's happening in your romantic life. And right here is how you're physically moving through the world at this time. Okay? So this is a sun and moon reading for the sign of Virgo for November the 4th to the 29th of 2024. Let's get into it. So this right here is your core personality, sense of self. How will you be feeling? Okay, the 5 of Pentacles. So at the time frame of the reading, you will be feeling like what's in front of you or what's you're involved with is not enough, or it's lacking something, whereby you're trying to figure out something, you're trying to make the most of a situation. Okay, I sense that you do have parts of whatever it is that you're involved with. It could be your work process, your business, collaboration. It could, some of you, I also sense relational aspects, whereby there are some aspects of relationship, could be intimate, could be family, could be friends, whatever the situation is. There are some aspects that were adhered to or tweaked towards the benefit of you and everyone else involved moving forward with varying plannings. I sense for some of you this is also family planning as well, towards perhaps getting a child into school, or perhaps even starting a family. You fitted where you are, but then there's still more that you believe needs to be done. And what's coming through with the Five of Pentacles in your core personality sense of self, it's not necessarily that certain things are legitimately lacking. It could be in business, it could be in your own business, it could be in that new promotion, whatever situation. Like I said, take it where it resonates with you. It's not, I don't feel it as necessarily the sense of something absolutely lacking for things to not move forward in a capacity. I sense more so that it is you that believes that certain things are lacking. Like you would rather certain situations be adhered to. You would rather have certain resources and to engage into something more comfortably. You would rather certain processes be kind of done a different way. Okay, so it's that type of energy. I'm not to say that legitimately, practically speaking, there are certain things that probably are lacking. Okay, but you also have a certain criteria, a certain tier, and you're trying to navigate that. You're trying to fix that. You're trying to deal with that in some cases. You're just trying to figure out the best course of action in this quote unquote lacking certain aspects in your life at this time frame of the reading. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, literally what I was just saying. The Three of Wands. This is you yourself. You want to make sure that all of the bags are packed, all of the resources are there in which to engage or to embark on this new venture, on this new chapter, on this new journey. You see the ships coming in. So there is a timeline to certain things that you see developing in your calendar systems, in your vacation systems, in your children going to school, and perhaps taking your relationship to the next steps. Maybe moving in, maybe buying a house, maybe, collaborating in varying resources or a partnership, whatever the situation is. You see the engagement. You see that you're about to take this next step, this next leap. In some cases, you know that you have to, okay? And you yourself have come prepared, or you believe you are prepared within yourself, okay? But you believe, like I said, there's more cargo that should be considered. There's more engagement that perhaps should be discussed, okay? Because I sense more, even though it's mostly external, but it's not always a full-on external with the sun side. There's this core self, like you feel like you're lacking. And then some of you can't even put the finger to the mark. Like you just feel like something's missing. That's literally for some of you, whereby you cannot necessarily describe it, but you know that something's missing. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, the nine, Virgo, the Nine of Swords. So this is you really, in a lot of this, generally speaking, you're kind of overcomplicating it. The universe is trying to give you an advice right now. You're overcomplicating it. You're overthinking it. Things don't have to be perfect right off the bat. The Three of Wands actually does come through as someone who is prepared, okay? Even if you feel like you're lacking something or more experience is needed or something like that, the Three of Wands is really someone who's ready, who is basically ready to embark on the world. And he's seeing the ship coming in, and he knows he's about to, like, things are about to change, okay? And again, I think that's a good example whereby some of you could perhaps be knowing that someone's about to give birth, and you want to know that everything is prepared, But sometimes, even when you think you have everything together and you feel like you might need more, perhaps what you have might just be enough for the moment. And then as time goes on, resources and other opportunities reveal themselves. And that is, sorry, Virgo, that is what the Three of Wands is as well. It is that expansion in the world. It's getting out there and venturing forth and discovering and exploring and becoming more. Okay, it's that opportunity for growth and travel. So what's coming through the Nine of Swords is like you could be overthinking, you could be overburdening, you could be kind of fighting this perfectionist spirit of sorts. Okay, the universe is coming in with this dove right here. It's like Claire dove with all these worries and concerns, letting you know that things are going to be okay. Okay, you don't have to have everything one time in order to move forward. Okay, try not to grieve yourself over things that are outside of your control. Okay, what you have right now about you and what you're dealing with, the cooperative understanding that you have, the placement that you have, the people you're involved in, everybody has a purpose to play at this time. Okay, so do not allow certain feelings of ineptitude or something like that to hold you back. Okay, some of you, I sense imposter syndrome. Perhaps you're being promoted or being elevated in certain respects, and you feel like you may not even be deserving, or maybe you need more practice or more testing or something. But no, the universe is saying that no, you're ready. This new chapter in your life is supposed to be. Even if you feel like you are lacking something, you have a lot already. You have what is needed in which to progress. Okay, so the universe is literally saying to you, with your core sense of self, listen, you may feel this way. You may feel that there's a lack in certain respects. You may feel like you want to be more prepared. The universe is saying, go forward anyway, because we're going to take care of you. You're not quote unquote lacking as much as you may be critically judging yourself. Okay, the universe is saying, go forth anyway. Okay, things are going to work out. So let us continue. And we have right here your basic preferences. What would you prefer in this time right now? Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, Virgo, Nine of Cups. We already understood that right there, because like some of you seem to be plaguing yourself with perfectionist syndrome of sorts. The Nine of Cups, your preference is that everything is as you would want it to be. Like all your wishes and dreams coming true. Like everything coming together perfectly. No worries, no lacking, no nothing awry. Everything is absolutely perfect. Okay? That is your preference. Okay? The Nine of Cups. Now that may very well be your preference, but it may not necessarily be the reality. Okay, not to say that this preference cannot become the reality. Okay, but it may not come in the time frame that you had wanted. It may not come in the package that you'd wanted, but the universe is working towards making this happen. Okay, for the clarification, yeah, look at that. The Six of Wands. Listen, the Six of Wands clarifying the Nine of Cups, literally like I'm saying, whereby this person is being admired, revered, elevated, praised for his accolades, for his accomplishments. Okay, and we spoke about the very capacities. This is a general reading in that sort. But you are coming from a victory already, and you're about to go into another victory. And there's a process of taking in the good right now, taking in the achievement, taking in the journey of this prosperous change, knowing that you are well deserving. You're being supported. People are telling you you're well supported. You're getting those accolades. Okay, they're telling you can do it. You can continue moving forward. You have already achieved, and you will achieve more. There's the process of growth in the victory, in the movement. Okay, so even if you may not have everything that you want already, you already have wins, and you're about to get more wins. Okay, but you have to keep moving. Things build on themselves. Not always do we have the perfect everything at one time. Sometimes it is that journey towards the quote unquote perfection. Okay, so the universe is letting you know, even though you prefer everything to be perfect, like right now, the universe is saying you're doing fine just as you are. Keep moving forward. Things will progressively get better. The universe said, take this card. Thank you, universe. Yes, look at that. The Ace of Swords, Virgo. This is literally winning the battle, winning the war. Okay, it's one of the hardest swords to get. So the universe is acknowledging that you've come through something already difficult and hard already, and you've done an amazing job. Okay, this is seeing clear your vision, clear the strategy, clear the momentum, clear the destination. You have the plan of action. Okay, and you will be implementing. The universe will be helping you implement. You'll see the truth of the matter. Okay, you are moving victoriously. The universe saying that you have the power now. You have the good flow of sense, of intelligence, of wisdom, of practicality, of assurance. Now move forward and trust yourself that you can do this. Okay, so let us get into your romantic life. How's that going right now? And we have, yeah, the 10 of Swords. So some of you clearly are leaving a abusive relationship. That could be intimate, that could be a relationship romantically speaking, okay, in that type of relationship. It could be with business, it could be with certain friends, family members, it could be in a situation, a collaboration, you know, it could be just you in certain respects having the relation with yourself in certain respects, in your mindset of sorts. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of things. Okay, some of you could be getting a divorce, some of you could be leaving one bad relationship and moving in with a new, a more prosperous, more loving understanding. Okay, especially shown from this doe or this fawn coming over here, coming to help guide you, build you back up, be there for you after these troubled times, these troubled waters, these pains that you've gone through in varying relationships. This could be certain anxieties that you're finally getting rid of from past grievances of how things used to be done in a relationship, and moving on into something much better. The 10 of Swords is telling you that those pains and types of relationships, especially romantic relationships, it's going away. It's closing the door. You're moving on. Okay, it will not repeat itself. You're going to better. Okay, and we clearly see that right here. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The 5 of Wands. A lot of you with a romantic relationship, there's always a fight and a fight and a fight. Okay, it could be with your personal preferences, your passions, certain things being let down, certain things being promised, never coming through, certain people trying to abuse you, certain people overworking you, certain people just using you for your resources and not really appreciating you, whatever the situation is. It always seemed like a battle just to get up and converse and entertain or interact with varying understandings. But that is coming to an end. This struggle in social aspects especially, is coming to an end. Okay, universe said take this card. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, the Hermit. You've gone through a lot of dark night of the soul, you could say, searching and wanting better. You always kept that vision alive, and that's what's happening here. The universe saying it is coming to pass. It is brightening up. You did not give up, and the universe does not give up on you, and that's why things are moving forward now. Okay? So do not belabor on these pains that you're coming out of, these past grievances. Do not place them on the anxieties towards the future and your future growth. Accept it as it was, and allow it to leave, allow it to go. Okay, because the universe has you. Okay, there's more camaraderie coming up with that doe, that fawn right there. The wish fulfillment, the miracles in the star that's coming, in the star that the Hermit is holding in that clock or whatever, that's the star energy, that's the miracle energies. Okay, you'll be going away from this strife. You are going away from this strife. It's very clear. Okay, so don't worry, your romantic life is actually getting better. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be in any type of social aspects in your external world especially. So let's see what's happening, how you are moving through life at this time, physically, how you are moving through. And yeah, see, Ace of Pentacles, you have achievement, you have goals, you have dreams, you have visions, you have expansion on your mind, okay? You have wealth on your mind, you have luxury, security on your mind, you have investments on your mind, you have resources, good health, better engagement, better social life, travel, opportunity on your mind. Okay, this is how you're moving through. You're moving through in a victorious way. You're moving through in a very practical, very sound, very capable way. okay? And this is where you're also gearing yourself up to, okay? And you're also moving in an achievement way, okay? Because you know that you have achieved. You've studied, showed yourself, improved, you've persevered, you've fought, you've gotten the goal, okay? And this is also the universe giving you further accolades, giving you further resources, giving you more so that you can achieve more. You've earned it, even more so, okay? So you are keeping an optimistic view of the change in your life at this time, even though in certain aspects internally you are going through certain things, okay, as everyone does, you know, even when everything looks like rainbows and getting better and stuff like that, we still have those anxieties, we still have those fears, we still, you know, have those little quirks that we're working through, but there's a lot of reassurance that's coming through your way. Okay, so you are moving through with someone who's accomplished, who has this vision, who knows what they're about, and things are coming together, and that is a great way to be. And the universe is further complimenting you in that. Further clarification, yes, the Two of Wands. Of course, you are also moving through deciding how you're going to go on this journey. Which prospects should you go into? Okay, how should you engage into it? Okay, and we clearly see that from the first part here. Okay, the way you're deciding. Okay, and quite honestly, whatever way you decide and how you're moving, how you're figuring things out, looking at the books, speaking with varying professionals, or collaborating on varying resources, or engaging in the understanding of your responsibilities or plannings, whatever you choose, however you decide, even if certain roads seem harder than most, there is success on any particular type of road that's coming through. Okay, there's good foliage, there's, especially as it's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, you will succeed no matter what pathway you decide to do. Okay, it is persevering, it is believing in yourself and using your resources and partnerships effectively, and that is definitely what you're doing. Universe said, take this card. Yes, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is holding the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, this is how you're moving through Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is someone who's very focused and committed to the Ace of Pentacles, to the investment, to the security, to the people they surround themselves with the advice, how they take care of their body, their lifestyle, their health, their family, their friends, whatever is important to them, and reassuring to them that lifts them up and all the kind of, they're very focused on their success and the well-being of their life. Okay? So that's how you're moving through life at this time. Most effectively, most assuredly. Very prosperous. Okay, so Virgo, now we're going to get into the, what do you call it? The moon sign of the reading is going to go deeper and your internal machinations, as well as everything that it blends in the universe, in your sun sign and all that kind of good stuff. And then we'll get to your crystal card, your angel message, and your oracle, your empath's oracle, and your sacred spirit reading card for more information. This will be carried over to the Patreon side, and I hope to see you there. Okay, otherwise, I wish you all the best. Bye. Okay, so Virgo, let us continue. We're going to get into the meat of it, okay? So we have here the moon sign. This will be your emotional life, how you're internally feeling right now. Right here will be your desires, and right here will be your subconscious. I don't have time to like cross-reference, so you'll have to cross-reference back, but I may give some glimpses of cross-reference, okay? So we'll go deeper on the pillars that it's over, okay? So the emotional, how you're emotionally feeling at this time, and we have, yes, death and rebirth. Of course, Virgo, we clearly see the change. Okay, so death and rebirth, the death card, this is doing away of your entire past life. The latter chapter that you are concluding, or you have concluded, it is over. You're entering a new book and a new chapter in your life. Okay, this is promising you great success, great victory, great growth, a lot of challenges I'm seeing, but a lot of growth opportunity. There's an expansion, there's an explosion of creativity that's coming through after stability is what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing with the death and rebirth. And that's what you're getting to right here, okay? Certain anxieties will be moving away because you will be waking up and saying, wow, life is totally different and you're all about it. Okay, further clarification for your emotional life. This is literally what's happening with the death card. this is how you're feeling. Things are about to change radically, entirely. Okay. Further clarification. Yes, look at that. What did I? Literally, what I said is an explosion of all good stuff. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, like night and day, 180 degrees. Your entire life is shifting for the better. The Wheel of Fortune comes with favor upon favor, great karma coming your way, really lifting you up, really propelling you forward towards everything abundant. Okay, that's why I see an explosion with the Death card in a tremendous good way in your life. Further clarification. Thank you. Oh my goodness, the King of Pentacles, Virgo. What did I say? Listen, the King of Pentacles. You had with your sun sign here the Queen of Pentacles, okay, where you was focusing on yourself and things that are important to you, getting the physicalities of your world together and getting all those things together. And you have the King of Pentacles right here with your emotional life. This is also speaking into your emotions you want for the long term, okay? The King of Pentacles, everything is secure, the luxury, the retirement, taking care of any challenges and taming it in the way that it works for you. Okay, that could be in political process, governing process, family politics, that can be in office politics, whatever the situation is, but you got that tamed, you're under control. Okay, you're learning and growing and becoming more established. Okay, this pentacle, which is again the Ace of Pentacles that you've cultivated and nurtured, it is literally bringing forth exponential growth beyond your measure, going into your generational aspects of life, perhaps with your loved ones, your children's children, whatever. It is making this new foundation for the long term. Okay, these are your emotional aspects. This is part of why you're going through all of this and this change. This is what you're hoping, and this is what is manifesting for you at this time. Okay, it's a lot of victory, a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperous change, immense, powerful change that's happening in your life. So right here, we're having your desires. What's your desires at this time for the time frame they're reading, internally especially? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Your desire is to leave an uncomfortable, unsuitable, tenuous situation, using certain things that were not working for you to your advantage to get you out of an undesirable pathway or undesirable situation to what's better, and doing it with least amount of resistance and the least amount of notoriety as possible. You want it to be clean, you want to be efficient, you don't need no fanfare, you just need out, and you need to go and start something better. Okay, we already see all that happening here. Okay, and the Seven of Swords is saying that's your desires, and that is literally what's happening. Okay, for the clarification, thank you. Yeah, I just finished saying all that. Okay, the Ten of Cups. This is you leaving to that better life, the better of assurance. It's really repeating itself on so many levels, just letting you know further. Okay, the Ten of Cups. This is that good living situation, good lifestyle, good harmonious friendships, social community, family network, love affair, whatever the situation is for you. This is moving on cloud nine, quite honestly. Life is just getting sweeter and sweeter. Practical aspects of bills and all the kind of stuff, any type of financials or whatever, it's taken care of. You don't have to worry like that. You just need to focus on more important things, okay? And they're going to be reared in the best possible way towards a very fruitful, a very passionate, a very fulfilling lifestyle. That's what you're building. That's what you want. Further clarification. Yeah, the Five of Wands. You don't want life to be boring. Okay, that's another thing with with your desires. You want there to be excitement. You want there to be challenge. You want to grow. You want to kind of jump over hurdles sometimes, go on an adventure, not knowing what was going to happen. So there will be some flare-ups, okay, of excitement, but it's nothing that's outside of rationality that you can't control, that you won't overcome, because you will. Like I said, the Ten of Cups, those practical aspects will be taken care of. Okay, like living especially, okay? But there will be in your personal life things to further engage and create more substance from, okay? Even when it comes to like emotional relationships, sometimes they have those tips and taps, but that's how you get closer to one another. That's how you get to know one another better and yourself. Okay, that's just an example. But don't worry, there will be excitement. You will not going to be doing in the mundane aspects, and that's what you're escaping. You want more out of life, and that is what's happening. These are your desires. Okay, so don't worry about that. So let's see what your subconscious is saying, what you're not aware of. And we have, yeah, the King of Cups. My goodness. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. This is you being very calm, very zen, very happy, very content, very gratitude as time goes on, especially. Okay, letting things go with the ship that needs to go, and bringing in the peace and solitude and commitment and the energies that are for you, allowing it to just be with you, and then you giving those positive vibes out to the universe, out to your loved ones, being assured and focused on what is important to you, what is important in your life, what brings you absolute joy, being very authentic to yourself. This is someone at peace, finally, because you're leaving so much headache behind. I'll tell you that much. Further clarification. Yeah, literally what I just finished saying. 10 of Wands. Look at this. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. This is you. You're leaving the drudgery behind. Okay? You've concluded one chapter. I've said it already. And you're going to another place. A lot of you may be traveling, may be relocating, whatever the situation is, but you are done with that old life cycle, and the universe is bringing you to better, more calmer waters. Being able to actually even engage all the things you've learned and experienced along the way in a much more fulfilling and more enterprising way. For the clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, the moon sign coming through again with the subconscious. There may be a lot of things that you may not know, but you've overcome the judgments and the hurdles from other peoples that try to influence you in certain respects, and you've come to understanding yourself much better. All you have to do is continue to persevere, continue to go towards the light of the moon. Things will come clear and more expanded as you go on. It is an adventure. Everything is not for you to know in the immediate. That's part of the process. It's part of the journey. It's part of the excitement of life. Okay, you've accepted that. You will accept that. Okay, and it'll just make life way more richer, because you will also see the evidence that you were supported from the universe. Okay, you were supported in your decisions and having more confidence of yourself as it relates to your life. Okay, things are looking up in the grandest, most possible, most exciting, and most engaging way for you. So let's take a look at your crystal card, and we have Angelite. Acceptance of situations that can't be changed is extremely difficult. It may be a death of or a change in a relationship. Angelite, when used with meditation, helps connect to the true meaning of acceptance. All things happen for a reason. Only the universe knows why. Oh my gosh, literally, that's a large part of this reading. You can go back and reflect and see what I mean. Okay, so let's see what your angel message has to say, and say, no need to worry. Of course. We've been saying that all through this, Virgo. There's no need to worry. So let's see what no need to worry is trying to say. No need to worry. No need to worry. Page 56. Your worries and concerns regarding your question are unnecessary. Your angels have the situations well in hand, and everything is going to turn out perfectly. Obsessing over this subject isn't helpful. The energy of fear and worry only slows the eventual manifesting of your desires. Visualize loving and happy outcomes and keep your thoughts positive. Very soon you will wonder why you were worrying about this at all. Excellent. Excellent. Let's take a look at your Empaths Oracle, and we have number 40, bonding with the rhythm of life. That's like going with the flow. Excellent. Look at this. Look at this. Bonding with the rhythm of life. So let's see. That's number 40. That's number 40, page 203. And we'll go to the deeper meaning here. Everything is meant to be, right? This can be an excruciating theory to accept, but we find this message repeating over and over across time, culture, and religion. It's okay to doubt this at times, not least on account of the world's incomprehensible horrors. But somehow this outlook on life echoes inside the heart of every empath. even if we can't entirely understand how or why. The rhythm of life is evolving and expansion. Scientific fields currently recognize that empathy is a primary key in human and animalistic evolution. If everything is meant to be, then empathy is a force that propels things into their proper place. If this card carried a single word, it would be surrender. Spiritual surrender is a requirement for bonding with the universal flow of life. Although it feels safe and comforting to always be in control of our lives, there is so much that we are not directly in control of. We are bound to physical reality at this point in our soul's journey, and we must accept this if we wish to create a semblance of peace. It's not always easy to exist in these physical vessels, these fragile bodies. Sometimes all we can do is trust in the process. During daily life, we can choose to take the perspective that we ourselves are spirit or God experiencing itself. When everything is viewed as sacred, life becomes more meaningful and alive. If we are indeed spirit, then our every thought, word, and action carry spiritual significance. Additionally, our every interaction with other beings carries spiritual weight. The Sanskrit word karma means action, so the way that we choose to to intentionally conduct ourselves in reality is the essence of karma itself. When drawing this card, you have no choice but to shift your perspective to see how beautiful life is and is becoming. Throughout our daily experiences, things synchronize in order to bring us lessons or to simply remind us that we are alive in a spiritual and multifaceted experience of reality. Let's make the experience the best we can, both for others and ourselves. Excellent. That actually speaks a lot to what we spoke about and even how we started the reading. So let's get into the the sacred spirit card reading for you, and we have, wow, look at that. Mindful wisdom creates inner harmony. I love it. We definitely spoke about that. Do you see that? Mindful wisdom create inner harmony. So that's number 28. So let's take a look. That's number 28. Number 28, page 64. Number 28, page 64. There we go. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. Silence your inner critic. Oh my gosh. It's really speaking to you, Virgo. Mindfulness is the simple act of being present in each moment, but for most people, it is not always achievable during daily life. Complications of employment, relationship, children, social activities, and career choices can all seem to distract us from achieving this goal. It is only when you choose to become present that you receive clarity of consciousness, peace of mind, and objective understanding surrounding current issues. The owl is a representation of inner knowing and mindfulness, patiently and carefully monitoring their surroundings, followed by clear and direct action. You may be feeling confused about people's actions, but like the owl, we must observe our surroundings to the best of our ability to see the real meaning of a person's actions or the origin of specific issues. Now is the time to journey inward, to access your inner knowing and personal wisdom through mindful practice to create a homeostasis and equilibrium in your heart and mind. Bring yourself back to a heart space where you can approach anything with calmness and clarity. Right now, place yourself of value. When the owl appears in your life, it encourages you to use strong intuition to gain wisdom about matters that you shouldn't ignore. More importantly, self-worth and confidence. Tolerance can be achieved through objectivity and inner peace, acknowledging all our experiences so we can be objective with our emotional and mental processes. Instead of reacting immediately out of anger, mindfulness allows you to be aware of this anger, helping you realize why you are angry and then process the circumstances surrounding this emotion. This new form of emotional intelligence allows you to physically react using a positive process and method that is beneficial to you and others, while understanding the reasoning behind their behaviors. Affirmation. I react sensitively to others as I respect my personal boundaries. Absolutely excellent. Virgo, I know I get this in a bad habit sometimes, even though this is supposed to be on the Lotus member of the Patreon page. I just feel like this is very, very, very important. And I'm going to just put this, so everyone could see. So you won't just get the part on YouTube. You're going to get the full reading on YouTube. Okay. And of course it'll also be there on my Patreon page. Do not let that discourage you from considering to become a Patreon member, because it really does help the growth and development of the channel. And definitely please subscribe to my YouTube page. But I am going to make this particular reading fully so that anyone could see it. I really do wish you the best. And yes, just keep moving forward. You're doing very well. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.